We are live. Welcome to the mini Thunderdome. If you're new to the channel, we stream live ES, MES, usually Monday through Friday. If you follow any of my trades, you're doing so at your own risk. I'm not liable for any losses or damages to your account. This is pure entertainment. Good morning, everyone. Right. Okay, let's get started here, guys. Right. Oh, I didn't do the POC move. So POC, put that wrong. All right, POC moved from 36.11, and right now it's at 37.49. So mistake on that. I just copied and pasted. All right, resistance 37.25 and 3800. Support 3700 and 36.43. Targets are a little bit skewed because we already hit a few of the highs. All right, short 37.54, 37.39, 37.29, 37.24, 3700, 36.91, and long shot on the short side 36.69. Long targets 37.93, 38.12, 38.14, 38.20, 38.33, and 38.47. And long shot on the long side will be 38.53. Take a look at scenarios real quick. Scenarios. So if we could pass 37.80, I think that we may break 3800. But I definitely think that 37.12 or in between 37.12 and 3700 is going to be support. Scenario one, just start to close the gap. So we're on top of double gap. So I think it carries a lot of weight. So I think that today will be scenario 1 and 3. Scenario 2, chop, go all the way down to a 37.24, not close the whole gap, and then bounce up. And scenario 3, go and make a new high and then just chop its way down. I think that's what most likely will happen today. I don't want to say that I'm on a bias, but I'll be looking for shorts today, not longs. But I'm going to wait a bit at the opening because we may see that drive right at the open, squeeze all of the longs out, and then just dump. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time in the opening. I'm not going to be in a hurry to take any trades. We have no reports, so there's nothing that we need to worry about. Yesterday, I wanted to go long on the ETH, but I had a appointment, so I couldn't be here for the opening of the ETH. So I put an entry, but it was too low. I knew it was low, but I just wanted to be safe. And target was 37.14. It opened and went straight to 13 or 14, straight to my target. But when I got back home, I didn't feel comfortable on taking any more trades, so I was out. And it looks like it did 37.02 and then just exploded up. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go much lower, but yeah. But I'm not upset that I missed the long. I wasn't expecting the market to be as high as it is now. I think it's all a squeeze. We have today's gap, and then we have yesterday's gap. There's just a lot going on the downside, a lot out of England. I think the only thing that we have going on today that is positive is earnings. A few earnings came out that are positive. Otherwise, I don't think that anything else. What was it? Johnson and Johnson and Goldman Sachs came out positive. Otherwise, I think it's all bad news. Yeah, crazy gap to the upside. So, yeah, expect probably up and then boom down. All right, that's all I have. Well, I suggest you guys look at your own daily chart, see where we are. We are still inside of a monthly value area. So from 38.16 all the way down to 35.93. So I think we're going to be stuck in this area for a while until we see a break 3800, or we see a break again 3600. So we have OPEX on the 21st. We have some expirations on Friday. So I think today will be a short day, but we may see the market go up to past 3800 to drop for OPEX. So I do see a drive up, but not today. I think that the market will want to close some gaps, or the gap from tonight first before it drives up. Right? That's it. I'm going to take a break, and we'll get started soon.
Consensus to act now to prevent a crisis later on.
Yeah, good luck to everyone, and let's all be profitable. Yes. I hope you also have a profitable day, Douglas. I hope everybody. And again, if you're a sim trader, please keep your opinion to yourself. If you are on a evaluation or you're trading your own money, I welcome all inputs, all insights. But if you're a sim trader, please do not post. All right? I'll be back. Thank you. All right, here we go. Almost got my ass kicked yesterday. Took another short. I don't know if you guys watched, but wanted to go short 2. Went short 6 by mistake. Luckily, it went my way, but I could have ended badly yesterday. I was fortunate that it went my way. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes here. There's nothing that Yeah, except for live news, there's nothing really, unless something comes out of England, but nothing on the financial world that we need to worry about. All right, make sure my Replikanto is on. There could be some long targets this morning. All right, I'm going to set my MES. All right, ready to go. Ready to go. Good morning, Carlos. He's not up yet, but as soon as he is, I'll let him know you said hi. I think it will be down. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. So, up first and then crash down. Good morning. So, above us, we have poor structure. And here we are already, starting to come down. All right, I'm going to go for it. Come on, film me. I don't want to chase this. All right, I'm just going to... Got a horrible entry here. Not happy with my entry. Let's see if we could... Yeah, I chased it. I'm not happy with my entry. All right, I think this one is going to be a loser. I should have got in at 73. I was going to put the stop at the high, and I wouldn't have minded a 3-point loss. But now I'm looking at a 6-point loss. Not happy. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. I think I'm going to start out here with a loss. But I have a solid target here, is the overnight value area. All right, if I see any signs of iceberg. Oh, just about to move it and get out. All right, I was just about to move it and get out. And it bounced right on my face. As I was about... missed it by 1 second. Yep, missed it by 1 second. I should have just clicked the exit. Instead, I went to move... missed it by 1 second. Right, looks like it's gonna be a choppy open here. I'm just gonna wait. All right, negative about $300, 350. All right, I'm gonna take my time here. Missed it by 1 second. I should have just clicked close instead of moving the cursor. All right. Right, not an iceberg. Hidden order hit. A lot of interest at 80. Already 300 orders waiting at 80. Oh, I think it's going to be a short opportunity here. Almost took the short, but I want to see it bounce. So I'm going to see if we could take. I'm going to see if it fails at 73. Ooh, sweep sell. It's going down. All right, I want to see a bounce off of 66, maybe test 73, and I may be thinking about a short around this area, but it may just keep going. All right, 500 iceberg just hit at 69. So it went up a little bit, exactly how I thought it would do, and start to fall. And I should have just risen my stop, and I would have been at target. So what did it take me out by? 2 ticks, 1 point. Yeah. So I wish I had a better entry. I would have moved my stop up 1 point, and I would have gone out right at target. All right, here we go, guys. We could fail here. Seems very choppy, so anything now is high risk trade. Be careful. Be careful with the chop. Anything right now is high risk. We're going against the delta. Here we go. Let's try this again. Oh, another iceberg. All right, I'm getting out. They're trying to block this market from going down. It may still go, but I'm afraid of this iceberg. I may take the short again. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can start closing this gap. Oh my God, a whole bunch of icebergs. I hope these are all sells. 500, 400, 360, 400. All right, my trade's at risk here. If these are not sells, I'm in trouble. Seems like another one. So they may, even if it's a sell, it may create a vacuum. All right, almost back into positive here. So first target on the downside. Oh, here comes a bounce. Come on, come on, keep going. I just don't want a responsive buy if these icebergs are on the sell side. I need a new low here, otherwise I may be in trouble. Oh, here comes the buy. POC is at 74. I think it's gonna hit POC and sell again. So there could be an adding opportunity, or it could be right now. I'm tempted to add if I see it fail at 74 area. Another hidden order already 100. Probably going to be another iceberg. POC dropping. So they're either buying or they're selling again. Come on, come on, let's go. Come on, sellers. So going completely against the grain here, we have Delta up, market is up. I'm just looking for a gap closure. Could be an adding opportunity here. I'm negative, so I'm not going to add, but there could be an adding opportunity. Come on, give me a new lower low here. Otherwise, it's going to go and hit 74. Come on, one big 10-point down. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. All right. Obstacle at 60. Obstacle at 60. So it could bounce off of 55. If you're short, be careful with 55. All right, need to hot knife right through 60. Already 240 orders waiting at 60. I wish this was a split so I could split this. All right, already back in the positive. So here was either a initiated short or an add. I chose not to add because negative, but this could have been the entry if you weren't short. Come on, hot knife right through 60. All right, I'm going to go crazy here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oops. Let's go. So, obstacle at 55, obstacle at 50. Right? 50 is always a big psychological number. This could be an add right here also. Again, I'm not going to add. If I just make it to target, it will be good enough for me. Looks like a little squeeze here to the upside. It goes up to 67. Right, POC at 68.75. This could be a stock pick right here. If we see it hit 60, it's a stock pick and it's going to run right through. Coiling up, something big is going to happen. We're going to have a big move. Either we're going to test the opening price or we're going to run right through 60. Open order, looks like another iceberg already. 400 filled at 64. All right. This is going to be the move. Something big is going to happen right here. Oh, it was a 500 on the sell side. Now we got a hot knife right through. Ooh, and it hit a stop. That's not good. So it looks like it was a stop pick here. But this needs to turn into support right here. Double wall between 69 and 69.50. VWAP and POC. Oh, I'm tempted to add. I am tempted to add. Wow, a lot of hidden orders. All right, let's go. Oh, this could be bad. All right, I'm going to split this and cover at 50. Right. Come on, baby. Come on. Come to Papa. Hot knife right through 60. Right through 60. Yes, 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 yes. Go, go, go. I'm going to clear F55. So I could scale out and take my risk. Go, go, go. Hit it, hit it. Yes, go, 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 go. Ooh. Yes, yes. That's how it's done. Oh, yeah. Already up almost 800. It's definitely going to hit 50, but I just want to take some risk out, and I want to be already profitable because I was already negative 300, right? So made my money back, and I'm positive. Go, go, go. Come on. I should have added up top, but I got chicken. All right, we could have a little pullback here. Another iceberg, 400 iceberg. All right, needs to keep going. Don't want to pull back. Yeah, I should have added up here at 68, but I got scared. Being negative and all, but I'm glad I added on this last one. All right, we may see a pullback here. I'm glad that I took half out, scaled out. There could be another adding opportunity. I'm not going to. Wow, another iceberg, 500. So we had one at 57.75 and one just now at 60.50. And we just hit a whole bunch of stops right here. Right, need to hot knife right through 50. Right through 50. Oh, I'm tempted to exit at 50. I exit at 50. That will be another $700. Wish I had another two ES here so I could scale one more out at 50. Wow, challenging morning here. It's not going to drop easy. They don't want this to drop. All right, so we hit our first target, and exactly, look at that. It bounced exactly where I got out. That was a good exit. Perfect exit. Look at that. Already pulled back 8 points. Perfect exit. All right, I need to lower my risk. Right, risking 362 on the ES. to make 1,200. So really nice R&R here. All right, here's the pullback. Need this to turn into support. I mean, resistance. This all needs to turn into resistance. I don't want to see a 67. Even though it could be a good adding opportunity, I don't want to see a 67. We have VWAP at 67.50, and we have POC at 68.75. Even though it could be a good adding opportunity up there, I just want to see a drop. I want to see a hot knife right through 50. All right, we may be on a chop here. Where I'm going to have to give myself a little more room here, but don't want to give this money back. Yeah, maybe those two new icebergs are buys. Think I should have exited everything at 55. All right, let's hope this is a stop pick here, and we resume. So this could be an adding opportunity anywhere here at 67. Come on, come on. Yeah, I should have, my first short, I should have just not chased it. I shouldn't hesitated and gone short right away. Move my stop up, and I would have been short from 73. Could have been up big time. All right, POC moving down. Let's hope this is a sell here. Come on, hot knife right through 50. Come on, keep going, keep going. Give me a new swing low here. Here we go. Go, go, go. So this could have been the adding opportunity here. I chose not to add again. I'll be happy just to go to target. Losing some delta here. Come on, hot knife. So, what are we doing? It looks like it's a mixture of scenario 1 and 2 so far. I mean 1 and 3, right? Went up a little bit, and now we are driving down, but it looks mostly like scenario 3, right? Went up, but if you recall, no, it's right there in our face. 37.80 is the towel line right above. What is our high? Our high is 77. So I missed it by 2.5 points. Yep, I didn't think we're gonna make new highs. We still may, but just out of the gate, I didn't think we're gonna make new highs. So far, scenarios are spot on. All right, got a hot knife right through 50. 50 is not only a psychological number, but is also the overnight POC. Not POC, VPOC. Volume point of control. Oh, yes, hot knife right through. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh, it's going to be a good day. Come to Papa. All right, closing this gap. There could be a bounce here. Obviously, there are going to be buyers at this price action. Come on, 7 more points. Let's go. Come on, come on. I'm tempted to get out here because I think it might just fart around before hitting 40. Hope I didn't make a mistake. I thought of exiting at 47. There's obviously going to be a lot of buyers here. Hope I didn't make a mistake. I hope I wasn't greedy here, but for a second I thought of exiting at 47. Yeah, I could have just gone out and then re-entered. I think I made a mistake. Yep. Oh, man. Yep, I think I made a mistake. I mean, I'm still solid on my target, but I think it's going to fart around for a while before. Yeah. Oh, man. For one split second, I said, get out. Just get out. But I'll be honest, my ego got the best of me and my greed. Yup, I'll be completely transparent. Show pony attitude got the best of me. I should have just exited. If I wasn't streaming, I would have gone out. That is the honest truth. My ego got the best of me. All right, hope I didn't make a mistake here. Yep. Show pony in my head. Trying to show profits, high profits. Greed got the best of me. All right, let's hope that it keeps going down sooner than later. But I could have re-entered again up here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Not going to let this ruin. Not going to let it ruin my attitude, but I went against my inner gut feeling here. Come on, come on. Hopefully this is a squeeze. But psychological number, half a century. Obviously, buyers need to guard this. So I pray that this was a responsive buy, and now we're going for new lows.
Modeling now until the MES monthly index for October. That's expected to.
This could be a stock pick right here. Be careful if you're short. This could be a stop pick. All right, I'm going to move stop to entry. So if it gets me out, positive 231 on the MES and 462 on the ES. So went from being negative total of 340
10 seconds.
to positive. Oh, is there a report coming out? What is the squawk box saying? 10 seconds of what?
38 beneath expectations. MEHB housing market index for October to 38, form 46 beneath the expected 43.
What is that? That is oh, housing. It's housing. You know what? I should have.
And the index as a whole is at its lowest in
Ah,
seconds.
all right, I'm gonna go big here. If I see a new swing high here, I'm out. I'm out. I should have thought about that. Housing. Oh. I may add here. No. This is high risk ad. This is a very high risk ad. I'm looking for a fail at ABC. A, B, C, fail, comes straight down, clear at 46 or 47. So I'm looking for a fail here. A, B, C, or it could be a wave 2, 1, 2, boom. So it could either be a larger ABC or a small ABC. Needs to fail now. Oh, it's gonna take me out. Yeah, I knew I should have cleared at 47. All right, we have POC and VWAP at 64. My stop is a high risk. I'm just gonna let it take me out, and then I'll look to re-enter.
We've seen incremental new highs here. The Ben's currently at 137.48. Keep an eye on yesterday's peak at 137.65.
So I could have exited up here but I'm letting my trade run. You know, oh, you left all this money on the table, you could have exited. Well, I'm still on my trade, so I'm letting my trade run. Actually, I should have my stop above and let the trade run. But I'm doing this so maybe I could have a higher entry on this trade. All right, here it comes. All right, hidden order at 61.50. This could still be a wave 1, 2, come down. All right, I'm gonna rethink about adding. I think it's gonna take me out. Yeah, so looks like I made a mistake not exiting at 47. I had a feeling. Sometimes you gotta listen to your inner gut. But I let the trade run, and let's see. Let's see. Still have a chance here. All right, hidden order already filled 70 at 62.25. I don't want to add until that hidden order is filled. But there could be an add right here. Anywhere in this area could be an adding opportunity. But I'm not going to until I see the reaction of that hidden order. If it's a hidden order or if it's an iceberg. Oh, another hidden order at 58. Already 260 filled. Have a feeling both of these are buy. All right, I'm not going to add. I may lose an opportunity here to add, but I'm not going to. All right, 450 already. That was a 500 buy iceberg. It's going to take me out. Oh, it's on the ask side. It could still be a sell. But I think they are pushing to get that other iceberg filled. The other one is still waiting at 62.25. Yep, as I thought, we're going to fart around in here for a while before we'll make a new low. So I think all of this is going to be a squeeze. So it's going to be quite tricky where to go short again. Okay, this could be, this last little swing on a candle pattern could be a stop pick. POC just moved down. Now we are at 16.25, so it's looking more like a buy order. It looks like they are buying. So it moved from 64.25 to 16.25. I hope I'm mistaken and it's a sell. Oh, another hidden order already, 400. Another ask 500 iceberg. I really want to add here, but I'm afraid. Right, for this trade to keep going, needs to clear 53. At least I'm happy that I'm in tune with the market, and I knew it was gonna pull back, but got greedy. The ego got the best of me. I could have exited anywhere here, but I was letting my trade run. You gotta let your trade run. All right, POC moved up again to 64 and a quarter. So it looks like we're having a POC. Oh, another iceberg, 750. Again on the buy side. Now where to go short? Or are we done on the downside? All right, I'm going to take my sweet ass time now. All right, so after commissions, I'm up 221 on the MES and 471 on the ES. So about $1,000, right? A little bit over $1,000 with my negative from my first trade. Not bad. All right, hidden order. Looks like it's a. Oh no, it's just a hidden order. Yeah, now it's going to be very challenging where to find another short. I'd like to go short again in this area here, but I think we may test opening price, so I'm just going to wait. So this here was actually the long right there. So either it's going to fail here or it's going to fail up here. So all of this area here, it's all where all can fail. You know what? I'm going to take a, if I have time here, just a MES. Just an MES. So risking $81. Risking $81. So we have all of this supply area here. It could turn into resistance and market just fails. We are right at POC. So I'm willing to risk the MES, but I'm not willing to risk ES. All right. Don't want any buyers here at 61. It could bounce off of 61. So fail, boom, all the way down. Another buy iceberg, 500. Wow, lots of icebergs this morning. Another iceberg. 400. We need to clear this area right here. We could clear this area. All of this going to be all support. Stop at entry. If it's going to go, it's going to go. All right, I'm out. This looks like a stop pick. That's why I moved stop to entry. I may have made a mistake, but I don't know. It looked like a stop pick. I think I was wrong. Yep. Too tight. Too tight. And there it is. Oh, man. Okay. You can't be upset about being too tight. But it didn't clear, huh? It didn't keep going. Got to remember that this was a prior target. That's where I got out earlier. It may still act as support, but I think I might have made a mistake. But I'm okay. I'm positive, and that's all that matters. I went from being negative to positive. Yeah, it's looking... I knew it's going to be a squeeze, but how far up, I wasn't sure. And there it is. Yep.
I've just seen a piece here, according to Reuters sources, noting that Giorgia Meloni, who is expected to be named as Italian Prime Minister, is planning to increase government borrowing to soften the impact of sky-high energy prices, according to sources. Italy's Meloni is planning to borrow more to soften energy prices, according to Reuters sources. Context, Treasury figures published last month that show the budget deficit is on track to come in well below target thanks to surging value-added tax revenues and excise duties, which does mean that Meloni has some budget leeway to play with. Those sources said that Meloni would use this for the full restating deficit targets set by Trump in April.
If we don't see...
The life insurance deal with Italy's Banco BPM by Jubilant.
If we don't see a new low here, this is going to be a long here, all the way to opening price. We need to clear 50. You need to clear 50 if you're on a short. Otherwise, this is a long. Yeah, I need to reset my mind. This got to me and made me get real tight, and I might have lost my trade here. Might have screwed up my mojo. But as I thought, we're going to fart around in this area till we find enough sellers to keep going. But now I'm kind of lost where to re-enter. It should have been here. I should have stayed on the trade, moved my stop up, or I should have never gotten out of my original short. I should have moved my stop up. But I maybe being too overcautious. That 47 messed me up. Yeah, some people say there's not such a thing as a gut feeling when you're trading. I do not believe that. I believe that, you know, sometimes you are in tune with the motion of the ocean and you have to follow your feeling. So I should have exited here and I should have stayed on this short here. But it is what it is now. Now it's spilled milk. All good. All right. Let's refocus here. Gonna wait for the market to come to me. So I'm gonna look for a fail up here or a fail up here to go short. Here I'm already out. It could be the entry here, but I'm not going to take it. But this could be the entry all the way to 40. I'm not going to take it, but this could be it. I'm gonna wait. I may lose the opportunity, but I'm going to wait. There always will be other opportunities. All right, if you're finding this entertaining or if you're able to catch some of my trades, or at least I helped you get out of a trade, I will appreciate a thumbs up so it can help the algo so other traders can find us and come trade with us. That's all I ask. Appreciate a thumbs up. You don't, I'm not asking for anybody to subscribe unless you want to get a notification when I go live, but a thumbs up would help the algo. Right. Apologize if I'm not reading anything on the chat, but I'm trying to focus. So here was my prior entry, right? I wanted to add here at 53, and it looks like it was a good add. So if you recall, I was short. I was going to add at 53. It looks like it could have been a good add. So I would have lifted my stop, added at 53. But now I'm just going to wait. I'm out of this trade. Just hit two big stops here. Crucial area. Either we're going to bust and go all the way to 40 or we're going to pull back. I think it's going to keep going. And there it is. Yep. happy that I called these even though I'm out. So short, called a short from here, called a short from here, and I would have gone short with my add-on from here. So solid entries even though I'm not in. I'm happy that I'm in tune with the market. So my target would have been 40, right? Should have been a little less tight, but it's all good. I'm positive, and that's all that counts. That's all that counts. I'm in tune. I'm in tune. So, two nice entries, 63 and 53, to go straight to target. Too bad I'm not in these. But that 47 kind of messed with my mind, and I just prefer to be out. Right, closing the gap. So I got squeezed out of my own trade. Oh, God. Don't you just love trading? Uh, well, I hope someone took these trades. Right, icebergs or hidden orders waiting, one at 49.25 and one at 51. All right, 2 points away from target. Now 1.5 away from target. Oh, that would have been such a nice trade. I would have been up already. What, $2,000, $3,000? All right, looks like it's trying to fill those hidden orders. One is already 113 at 49.25, and then 70 at 37.51. Hidden order on the ask side, 100 at 44. Now that's the things with these icebergs. You don't know, well, with any order, you don't know if it's a buy or a sell. So again, it's up to you to determine if these are buys or sells. So you need to be in flow with the market in order to decide. All right, so now we are on top of the double gap from November 7th. And that goes all the way down to 35. And then there's another small gap from the 4th. So I have a feeling it's going to keep going all the way down to at least 30. So this could be an entry. I'm staying out. I kind of lost my mojo a little bit, but we're just filling in the gap as predicted this morning in our scenario. Shorts, as I said it, looking for shorts. At the opening, go up and then just crash down. It's exactly what we are seeing. So we are already lost about almost 30 points. Crude is negative. Let's take a look at the heat map. What is the heat map saying this morning? Heat map. Everything is positive except for a few in healthcare. Otherwise, we're about 99% positive. And boom, right at target, 40. Missed out on a really nice trade. Happy that at least I called the right target. Made some mistakes, so I'm not happy that I didn't follow. I could have gone out, re-entered at 63. I could have re-added at 53. So, not following my own rules, and that got to me. All right, target hit. Now we are at the overnight value area low. This could be an area to go long. And we broke IB. So we may have a pullback here. Retest the 53 area to then come screaming down. So there could be a long opportunity here. And I think it's too early to go any higher. So, but we never know. We never know. What a shame. Well, I hope somebody stayed on that trade, went all the way down to 40. I hope somebody stayed in the trade. So next solid target is going to be that orange line right there. That is the next solid, no, orange, magenta. So 29.75 and then 25. Don't forget to scroll up on the chat and look at my targets. Oh, there it is. And that will close. That will close the gap of the 7th, but I'm feeling a pullback here. I don't know. Come on, come on. I'm going to go for a pullback here. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just a little scalp. Come on, let's go. Launch, launch, launch. Even though I'm still short, in my mind, I'm still short, but I'm just seeing a little resistance here. And market just wants to pull back. All the way to 39. Oh, here comes the heat. Giving back $187 here on the ES. All right, there's an iceberg of 600. I'm going to give myself a little more room here. Let's see how it reacts to this iceberg. Already 750.
Unfortunately.
Ooh, 800. 800 on the bid side. Wow. Yep. Everything was short. All right. I'm positive 110 and 254. 800 with a buy sweep. I'm going to try another buy. This could be a mistake, but I'm going to try another buy here. I think we are oversold. I think we are oversold here. But 30 is a solid target. 30 is a solid target. Oh, hidden order at 32. Yeah, no. All right. I'm going to take a break, guys. I'm going to take a break before I go negative here. All right. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh, it's pulling back like I thought it would. All right, it's gonna go at least up. Oops. If it pulls back, it's gonna go at least up to here. Why isn't it moving? Right there. That's a solid target. Right there to 46. You know, guys, I'm done trading. I'm not going to take any more trades. I psyched myself out. And kind of lost my mojo. I let my mind get to me, and yeah, I don't mind it at all. I had a great day yesterday, but I'm gonna go and still watch. All right, Irony, have a great day, my friend. So I'm gonna go and switch over my charts to sim. I'm not gonna take any trades. I don't sim trade, but anytime you tell yourself you're out of the market, you're not gonna trade, you're gonna watch, I suggest switching your charts to sim, just so you don't make a mistake and just so you don't get FOMO. It's just like I said it yesterday. You put your belly up to a dice table, a blackjack table, you will be tempted. So I'm switching all of my charts over to sim, and I'm done trading. I'll sit here and I'll watch. Yeah, it was spot on. Too bad that I should have. Yeah, I already said what I should have done 1,000 times. I'm gonna move on, and I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Maybe I could help you guys out with some trades, but I lost my mojo, and you gotta know when you're emotionally out so you don't make mistake, because now in my mind's like, oh shit, you're right on the 40 target, and now, you know, I want to make up for it, and I'll start making mistakes, even though I just called out a nice long. You know, I am not 100%. So that's it. That's it. I'm out. I'm out. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, you have to, and it's not that I'm trying to be. I'm being transparent with myself and honest with myself most of all. But I'm trying to, you know, teach you guys also. I mean, I could tell that there's a lot of great traders here that I don't have to go and teach anything. But for those that need, you have to be in control of your emotions. If you're not, switch to sim. Do not trade sim. Never trade sim. But I have made many mistakes moving my charts around. You know, you're moving them around. You put an order that you don't want to put an order in, and all of a sudden you're caught. So I'm at sim, and here we are, straight to target. So this was a nice long. Had a feeling we were oversold. Target is 46. So nice little long here. A 10 pointer. You're welcome, guys. But that is a weak low, huh? This is very weak. it should be tested again. And we're look at that, right to target. Boom, shakalaka. Nice little trade. Yes, thank you. Yeah, they were, but the monkey mind got the best of me. And now I can't refocus, and I prefer to be out. So I'm ending the day with $30, well, $29.55 on the MES, and $100.52 on the ES. Hey, at least I paid for commission. At least I'm not losing on commission. Oh, God. I love my business. Wouldn't trade this for the world. It is true. You learn who you are when you become a trader. It's just like when you're in the service. You truly learn who you are. Oh yeah, there's still enough for sushi. Oh, that's where I went yesterday, and that's why I wasn't here to trade the ETH. I went for a late lunch. All right. Well, I appreciate the support. Looks like we have a lot of new people in the room. Let's make this a great community. Right, we have a lot of poor structure on the upside also, so I don't think we will test it, but you never know in this environment, right? These days you never know. But from 65 all the way to the high is poor structure. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. So all of this right here is all poor structure. That may want to get filled. So IB stat is over. That ended right here. We broke the IB low right here. I think we may not be done to the upside. I think we're going to mess around in this area for a bit here. I think we will find some buyers here. So tug of war line is going to be 38. If it clears 38, it's going to go and finish this area here. Our next target is going to be 29.75, but I think it might find some support here. Even though it ran through here, I think it's going to find support, and there it is. If you're a short, you don't want to see a 47. If you're a short, you don't want to see a 47. This could be a long. If you're short, you need to find sellers right now. Horse structure is based on volume. Low volume nodes. IB high, well, there's only a 29% chance that it will make IB high. It has happened. I think it was September and July. It happened 2 or 3 times in each month, which is very unusual. Usually the market will only break one IB. So there's only a 29% chance that it will break IB high. So we have to go and look, where is the market? What has happened so far? We are 99.5% of the time underneath opening price. You got to take that into consideration. What is the market showing? It's showing that it's not accepting higher prices, and we are underneath opening price. Opening price is very significant. It's where the market agreed to be at the opening of the bell, of the ringing of the bell. So that carries a lot of weight. There was a lot of volume, not the most volume, but it's a volume area and also a psychological area. So it's very important to always set that. So this is it right here. Right there is opening price. So yeah, at 99, maybe even 0.9% under opening price. So it's struggling right at my tug of war line. Is it going to hold? If it doesn't hold, we're going to go for a new swing low. So this could be a short opportunity right here. I'm not recommending anything, but this could be a short. But as I mentioned, I think we are going to see a little more on the upside. I said that we might find some buyers here, so I don't know. Oh, POC just moved down, so yeah, I think here comes the buyers. Yeah, if you're short, be careful. Or this is what's going to take the market down. I got no recommendations. To me right now is 50-50. But I would be on the buy side. A stop at 38. But not a recommendation at all. This is just pure observation of pattern. That is point of control is the most traded handle at a particular time. Short for POC. You're welcome. I do check VIX, but I don't have the data on Ninja, so I have to go and check on my TOS. And I am out of real estate as far as screen real estate. So, but yeah, I do think that the VIX is very important. But I'm on the side that the VIX reacts to the market, not the market reacts to the VIX. So that's why I don't really watch it a whole lot, because I think the VIX is always responding. It's responsive, not not initiative. So that's why I don't constantly watch the VIX. Well, I have 234, and then I have a 75, and I have an 82 inch. And those are TVs. Yeah, it's TV, you know. I mean, TVs are cheap now, you know. It's not, it doesn't have, you know, it's not for gaming. It doesn't have that refresh rate, but I'm not a gamer anyway, so what do I care, you know? Yeah. If you're a Costco membership person, next 2 weeks is the time to buy TVs. Usually in October, end of October is when the best deals on TVs come out. So if you're a Costco person, there'll probably be some $500 70 inches next week. All right, so it failed. Boom. I would have been stopped out. So next target is 30. I'm already a grandpa. I got no more room. I have a business one. I think it's 135. I can't remember. I've had Costco since 2006, but I think it's either low 60s for the regular one, and then 125 for the business. Yes, my son is a great trader. He's option trader, and he's a future trader. He's probably in the channel now, but he hides. He doesn't admit that he comes and watches his dad trade. And my daughter also trades options. A hidden order, you need to have a MBO data from Rithmic, and then you need an add-on to get that. Thank you. Yes, but my son, he's very smart. He's done a lot of his homework. Yeah, there's a new I don't know if you guys saw that on Netflix. There's a new show on that Wall Street Bites, and I told him to watch. He goes, I went long on GMC at 12, and I had completely forgotten about that. So he's like, he shut me down. Like, hey, I was there. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't think he got the long stretch, but he went long at $12. So thank you. All right. What are we seeing here? Are we finding support? Yeah, I think he got out on the 80s or maybe at 50. I don't recall, but he goes, I don't need to watch that. I was there. All right. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we are finding support here. So I'm just going to break right through and go all the way to our last target of 24, where I think everything will stop. If you recall, scenario right there, 24, scenario 2, scenario 3, 24. Could be double bottom, yes. Yeah, the business one, it actually pays for the membership itself. So the business one is a no-brainer if you're talking about Costco. Yeah, usually you get a rebate from Costco that it pays for the membership. So, ooh, I still have this on. I turned the cam. All right. Yes, Rankos, always look for zippers. I do not suggest you buying a third party one. So, yeah, don't buy a third party. And I use a Ranko 4, Ranko 6, Ranko 12, and Ranko 24. I initiate my trades off of Ranko 4 and I follow it, and I followed the trade on a 6. Yeah, we may mess around in this area here for a bit, so it's not only was a weak structure, but we also have to fill in low volume from the gap. I used the 12 and 24 to confirm Elliot waves. So I'll look for Elliot wave set up on a 4 and a 6, and then I confirm it, try to confirm it on a 12 and 24. All right, I think that this is going to be the last try here. If it breaks, it's going to go straight to 24. Otherwise, we may get a test of 50. So if you're long, I would put a stop. You got to be under 30. So don't over leverage, because 30 is a hot target.
Absorption, yes.
All right, all of my targets are being hit this morning. Fantastic. Another target out of the way. Now, 24 is going to be interesting. 24 is going to be interesting. Native American? Is that what you're asking? No, I'm Brazilian. I'm from Brazil. De nada. Bom dia. Uruguay. Nice. Some good surf over there. Cold water, but good surf. No, didn't bother me at all. You're probably wondering because of the long hair. This is my COVID long hair. Yes, MBO. Here, I'll give you a link on the MBO. Want to learn about MBO? This is where you go, right here. Oh yeah, churrasco. Good stuff. Yeah, I wanted to take a SPY trade yesterday. Target was a 370, but I didn't get filled. Churrasco is good stuff. Yeah. I had a call, but never got filled. All right, we have dropped a little bit on market volume, but liquidity is still excellent. If you haven't studied volume and liquidity, you need to. It's very important as a trader. Because if you have a lot of volume but you have no liquidity, your small stops will not work. You'll just get stopped out because the market, again, it wants to go where there is someone that's willing to take the other side of your trade, right? So if there's no liquidity, this is why the NQ just swings up and down so much, because there's very low liquidity. YM also, even though these markets are moving, 300 points, 1,000 points on the YM, they're very low on liquidity. So you need to read up on liquidity and on market volume. Like, when was it? Last, on the 13th, market was very high in volume but very low liquidity, and the swings were just 30-40 point swings because there was no liquidity. So that's something that you got to always be aware. So right now, liquidity is solid, volume is good, and here we are at 24. Man, these were solid targets. I could have been short all the way here. All right. So my tug of war line is going to be 12. If we pass 12, chances are we may go all the way down to 36.90. I think we are extremely oversold. Be interesting to see if we can go any lower. So next target would be the overnight low, which is 37.02. Wow, there's a huge iceberg waiting at 3730, already filled almost 2900. So either that's going to be a target, so we could have a pullback to 30. So right on the drop here, we left behind a iceberg. So we packed man a little bit past 24, but I think we're done on the downside. I mean, I don't want to call a bottom here, but chances are that we may have seen the bottom, but don't count on it. There's a lot of momentum still to the downside. So we also have the statistic of the market making a new high and a new low in the same day, which is very small. I believe it's only 29% also. Yeah, this could be a long opportunity here. Not a recommendation because we're still momentuming down, but there could be a long here. I would wait more for a fail, but there could be a long at 20. But again, not a recommendation. It seems like it's still momentuming down. But I think there's a possibility of a long at 20. There's interest at 10. There's 216 orders waiting at 10. There's 175 waiting at 06. And then at 3,700, there's about 213 orders waiting. Right at 20. Well, I do not follow the 6180 anymore. I think because of algos, the market, it's usually now going to 76. I mean, you do have to look at 61.8, but these days I think that the market is respecting more the 76 than the 61. So be careful with 61. You should never take a blind trade out of those numbers anyways, because everybody is looking at them. There you go. Lunchtime. Yeah, 61 is fairly weak these days. I think that the most important number is 50. If the market passes 50, it has ended the trend and now is on a pullback. So I think the most important number, again, is Fibonacci 50. Okay, here could be the long opportunity here. Again, not a recommendation, just an observation of pattern. It may go all the way to 30. If we see a 23, it's going to go all the way to 30. So, but again, it's still a lot of momentum down. This is just a half a harmonic. So we need to see at least 9 points up from 15. Otherwise, we're just doing half a harmonic correction to go and hit 12, which is our next target. Yeah, if you're long, you want to see a 23. And there it is. Stopped out. Let's see if that hidden order is still open, and it's already 23:37. 2,800 orders were already filled. Minimum it will be is a 3,000 icebergs. That is a big one. A 3,000 ice is big. I got stopped out at the open, and then I went short, and I was up about 2,500. I didn't clear, and then I let myself get stopped out at entry a couple of times. I could have gone short. I called a couple of shorts that I didn't take, and then I took two longs that stopped me out. So I decided to stop trading. I'm positive $29 on the MES and positive $100 on the ES, and I stopped trading. But I called out all of the short, hit all of these targets. So I'm happy that I'm in tune with the market, but I lost my mojo on not clearing a trade, and that kind of effed up my mind. So I decided to just stop trading. I see the icebergs on Bookmap. I have a Global Plus. I bought it in 2018. At first, I didn't like it. It's something that has to click. Once it clicks in your head, Bookmap is amazing, but it has to click. Thank you. Yeah, screen real estate is very important. Right, we just hit a whole bunch of stops here. Yeah, and this is why I stopped, because I started having a feeling that I was gonna make some FOMO trades because I didn't clear where I needed to clear. I would have been up 2,500, and that kind of screwed my head. So I got out. You're welcome. There you go. I have a couple of friends who live in Amsterdam. Love the Dutch. You guys have some good raves over there. Some good dance music places. Not that I go anymore, but back in the day. IB low is 41.75. Now, love the Dutch, but let's just not talk about the World Cup. Anything else we could talk about? Just not the World Cup. Can't wait till next month. It's gonna be fun. Brazil has a good team. I have a feeling too. They're hungry. We're due for another one. Yeah, there's some good guys in the team. Neymar, he has matured, so I think he's a better player now. I didn't like him before. He was too immature, and I think he's matured now. All right, here we are. New low. Wow. This is very impressive. So that stat is broken. New low. Not that I would have taken it. I would be lying, but wow, I could have had a short from 73, but most likely I wouldn't have taken it in this environment. For you guys that have been following me for a while, you know I've taken these kind of trades, but the environment has changed. So, not gonna lie, but these were solid targets to the downside. Good for you. I recommend, first of all, to figure out what you're doing wrong on the bias. Why are you, what is triggering in your mind what you are seeing? So figure out that first, and then you just gotta have screen time. Look for patterns, learn about volume, learn about liquidity, and don't sim trade. You will not learn anything from sim trading. So learn about volume, learn, keep a journal, keep track of what you're doing wrong, why you have a bias. Are you FOMO trading? You have to have your rules and you got to follow your rules. And you got to learn how to adapt. If you're going to be a day trader, you need to learn. That is the beauty of a day trader. You're not really worried about the economy. You're worried about what's happening in front of your face. So you need to adapt. Good. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, both type of styles do well. You just need to figure out what your edge is. My edge is looking at volume, you know. It may not be your edge, you know. I don't suggest candles, but some people trade really well off of candles, you know. Who am I to say that that's not a right way to look at the market? I just do better with Renko. But the beauty of it, that there will always be somebody. You want people to trade the opposite of you, so you have someone to take the opposite side of your trade. You know, if everybody traded the same way, there wouldn't be a market. You know, there you go. If you were long, you did well, but you should have known based on volume that the market was going to stop. And this is why I said at the opening, if we go up, we're going to go up a little bit and then we're going to tank. All right, now we got a lot of poor structure here. I think we are done on the downside. Very low volume here. From all of this here is all low volume, so we may see a pullback. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So all of this area here, we may be stuck in this area for a while. Let's see if that iceberg is still open. That was at 30. It's still up there. Been already 22 minutes. All right, I need to reset that that gap area that I erased by mistake. Well, there's a possibility of a long, but also we need to be careful with what? With a big psychological number of 3,700. So even though I believe that we are oversold, to go long right now is high risk because of this big psychological number. But I believe that we're going to go and hit that iceberg. I don't know if the iceberg is selling or buying. You never know the intentions of an iceberg. Even though it could be above the price or below the price, you never know.
Absorption, yes.
Oh, absorption. Let's see. We need to see a sell absorption. It's a sell absorption. So chances are that this could be a long opportunity. But again, high risk trade because we are so close to 3,700. So if you're gonna go long, you need to be under leverage so you could have a stop underneath 3,700. So
absorption, yes.
High risk trade, but another absorption on the sell side. So this is the kind of this is the perfect absorption because someone is selling and the buyers absorbed that sell order and bought more. So this is what you want to see. When you're short, you want to see a buy absorption. When you're long, you want to see a sell absorption. I'll check it out. Never heard of him. This could be a long opportunity here. And the long, I would not a suggestion, but an observation. I would like to see a clear 12 first, or you can go long now. Not a recommendation, just an observation. But I would be afraid of 3,700. If I was long, I would have to have my stop at least at 98. And there it is. This is why I wouldn't have gone long. There is too much interest down at 3,700. What is it now? Now it's up to 365. So if I was to think about long, I would like to see it above 12. This could be a stock pick. So this could be a stop pick right here. So now trying to pick the bottom is a challenge, especially with 3,700. So in order to take any trade, you need something to lean back on. So in order to go long, I need to lean back on support of 3,700. But 3,700 hasn't been hit yet. So this would be a high risk long. But again, just because there are orders waiting there doesn't mean that the market is going to go there. Why? Because if you are long, sometimes you want to stop a handle or a handle from being hit because it might change the momentum. Even though there could be a lot of orders that are long, it may set a responsive sell because of all of the people going long, and that might change the rhythm of the long, and people are saying, oh, now we are under 3,700, and everybody jumps on board and they start selling. So that's why a buyer would try to stop the market from hitting 3,700, because it could create a chain reaction, a domino reaction of the opposite of what you want. So sometimes it helps, and sometimes it creates the opposite effect. So let's see how it deals with 3,700. Ooh, this could be a stop pick. Oh, whoa. This could be a stop pick right here. But again, 3,700 is so close that it would be a high risk trade. But it's looking like a classic stop pick. A stop pick is when it goes after stops, and it could be fuel for long. So all of this here, people went long here, right? Retail traders went long at 3,703, and they put their stop 2 points or 3 points under. So the market will go and hit those stops, which it converts them into a buy, and that makes it a stop pick. They're picking the stops. Never heard of a stop run. I usually call it a stop pick. They're picking the stops. But you can call it whatever you want, right? The process is the same. So not much action. 3,700. No, barely any stops. Oh no, there was a 2,000. 2,000. So we passed my 12 on the tug of war line. I said, if you recall in the scenarios, if it passed that, chances word that we're going to go lower. So next target on the downside is 96 and then 91. And we are negative. Wow, we went from 70 something positive to negative. That is insane. Yeah, that's a possibility. Settlement. So my settlement is top of the hour. Mine is straight up 1 o'clock Pacific time. I don't do the 15-minute after. I think that most trades end up being placed at top of the hour. So my settlement will always be at 1 p.m. So my settlement is at 90. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm sure there were tons of people going long at 70. I mean 70, 3,700. But then it goes under and it may create a domino reaction. Oh, we went under, and then people start selling. So they go and say, oh my God, I need to get out. And they reverse and they start going short. And that's why they would, if they were long, if you're long, you would have done everything to stop the market from hitting 3,700. All right, hidden order at 3,700, 613. Let's see if it's a buy or a sell. If we see an 05, it could be a buy. So on the long side here, we couldn't get above 12, which before was support. It turned into resistance. And now I believe it's 5. So in order to initiate a long here, I would have liked, ooh, it's going to be a 2,000 iceberg right here at 3,700. Be interesting to see if it's a buy or a sell. Awesome, John. 60-minute, let's see. 60-minute chart. Yeah, on a 60-minute chart, we got resistance at 96. That's exactly where the market almost stopped. What is that? It stopped at 97 and a quarter is our low. Already almost 2,400 on the iceberg. This may be a 3,000 ice. So this ice may be the buying order to take it up to that ice at 30. Let's see if it's still open. It's still up there, guys. So this could be an ice to take to another ice. Be careful if you're short. So this would be a great opportunity. Yeah, it was a 3,000 ice. So that would have been a great opportunity to go long, because a quick stop right underneath the low. So I would have taken this long. I would have gone long at 99.50, stopped right underneath the low just to test. Yeah, I would have gone long right here because it would have been very low risk. 2.5 points, 3-point risk. I would have gone long. So low risk as far as stop, with maybe an iceberg at your back. Yep. And now if we could clear 08, so initiating resistance, and if it clears 08, definitely a minimum of 10 points. So I would have taken that. I think it's going to be a solid trade. Now, let's see if this is the buy iceberg to take it to 30, where it's the next iceberg. So there could be a 30-point trade here. A possibility of a 30-point trade. Yeah, psychological numbers are important, but you can't take a blind trade off of them. I think it's better to use them as a target, not as initiating. But with this iceberg behind, low risk on the stop, that would have been a no-brainer. Definitely would have taken that. 100%. So all of this is still all poor structure, needs to fill in volume. Next towel line was the previous one at 12, if you guys recall. I just erased it. If it's not blocked at 12, chances are that we'll see that 30. Yeah, this would have been a nice little trade. Small harmonic, boom, 9 points up. You're welcome. So need to clear this towel line here. We could pass this tug of war line. I think it will explode up. So if you're long, I would move stop to entry. If you were able to get in at the low here, I would either move stop to entry or at least be ready to drop it. Just in case. They're adding interest at, what is that? 13. Hidden order. Looked like it was a buy. So it needs to explode right out of this coil here. It's coiling up, so something big is going to happen. It's either going to fail or we're going to go up another 8 points. Not a recommendation, but if you're not long, this could be an entry to go long. The only issue is where do you put your stop? So if you're under leverage, you could do an 8-point stop. If you're long, it could be an adding opportunity. We got a hot knife right through 14. Come on, show me a 20. Show me a 20. Come on. Could be, yeah. Well, that iceberg at 30s sure looks like a target. All right, a little bit of heat here as expected. Got a hot knife right through this. Hidden order at 10 and a quarter. I think just going to be a hidden order. I think just going to be an add. There we go. It's struggling. But so far, that would have been a solid trade. Yeah, gotta keep going. A lot of resistance here. They're trying to find buyers. Now I haven't been looking at Delta, but we're negative 9,000. And we're positive again on the market. 14 points up. So that iceberg definitely looks like it's a buy. This looks like it's momentum. It's not responding. This looks like a move right there. But it's finding resistance. Yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, you can't trade off of icebergs. It's not, there are people who do. I don't. I just use them as reference of what I'm trying to do and caution. Because, again, you never know the intention of an iceberg. Even though, let's see, this 3,000 iceberg was underneath the price. So we don't know if it was a buy or not. It looked like there was momentum. I would have had a 3-point stop, so I would have taken that. But you never know. All right, hidden order. This could be an iceberg at 15. So this could be the add to take it up another 15 points to hit that iceberg. Or the 3,000 iceberg buyer is clearing, right? He made his 15 points. Now I'm out. We don't know. But I would think that this is an add. He's adding. We cleared a solid resistance area, and now he's adding to finish his last leg up to 30. But what do I know? My crystal ball is out of batteries, so I can't rely on my crystal ball. Now they're showing interest at 20. Could be, but I don't trade off EMAs. But I do believe on the 50 and the 200 EMAs. Those I think are solid. All right, iceberg already 694 filled. Something big is going to happen. We're either going to explode here. So we are in our tug of war line. Crucial moment here. That iceberg's still open. So now we got two icebergs open to the upside. Reversal, yeah, could. We did a full harmonic up. Market pulls back and now comes down. But I'm still on the buy side. I think it's going to find support here. And I think they're going to go and finish the long. Especially with two icebergs above. So is the 200 EMA going to hold? If you are a buyer, this is very cheap. You bought at 3,700, take it back to at least to 50. This is the cheap price. Because I lost my mojo and I am not comfortable now. I should have kept my shorts. I didn't, so it's gonna influence my trades. So you gotta know when you're out of sync. Your mind is not. So I'm out of sync. You know, I'm calling trades now, but I think that if I was to take a live trade, I think that my mind wouldn't be the same. So I prefer to stay out. I'm doing great. In October, I've had a great month so far. I don't need to be on a trade. The sooner you have the attitude that you don't always need to be on a trade, the more money you will make. Yeah. You know, I don't. Those days are long gone. They're in my past 15 years ago. I don't have to be in every trade. Sometimes I do make a mistake and I start to overtrade. I'm still human. I still have a monkey brain. But it's stuff that is just like having substance or alcohol issues. You know, you have to take it day by day. It's stuff that you have to keep working on. You know, some people are blessed and they don't have to. I'm always working on my weakness. Always. I always remind myself my weakness and I work on it every day. You know, okay, hey, don't overtrade. Learn to walk away. Turn on the sim. It all comes with screen time. Yeah, it might explode here. If it found support where I thought it would, we're still in that iceberg already. 879 filled. Let's see. I think it's gonna be a 1500 or a 1000 iceberg. $880. $950. I mean, it's all common sense, but we don't follow it, you know. Uh, I'm guilty, you know. And that's why you have to work on every day, because common sense we forget. $1,000, $11,050. Ooh, so either 1,500 or 2,000 iceberg. This may be the drive up to the other iceberg. So this again might have been the second entry. But again, where do you put your stop? If you go long at 8, where do you put it? So I would have added, but I would have not initiated a long here, even though it's looking more and more clear like it is the extension of the long. But where do you lean back on? You know? That's the kind of stuff that you need to look at. You got to always have something to lean back on. And right here, it's pure thin air. Nothing to lean. But an add, yes, because that would have brought up your average and you could have moved your stop up. And you would have at least gone out at entry. But to initiate here, I think it would have been high risk. But who knows? It could work. Especially with that iceberg waiting at 30. So you do have a solid target on the top. There's the high of the pore structure. There's an iceberg waiting at 30. But it's struggling. It's struggling. You're welcome. Yeah, paper trading is fine if you're doing it in your mind, but you don't want to sim trade. You don't want to place sim trades unless you're learning the platform. Unless you're learning the platform, because everybody grows an extra ball when they are sim trading. You take trades that you wouldn't have, you take risks that you wouldn't have. So I'm on sim now and I'm not trading. You know, I'm staying sharp, keeping an eye on the market. I'm learning the patterns. I'm paying attention. An iceberg is a order that is allowed to be hidden in the market so it doesn't show your intentions, because it could ruin your intention or it could manipulate the market. So CME allows traders to put a hidden order. So intentions. If everybody is seeing that you have a 3,000 iceberg, they're either going to stay away from it, so it could ruin your trade, or they're going to go with you, and that could manipulate the market and it could create a sellout, right? So CME allows the market to have these hidden order. It's a different order. It's a different ID order, And in this business, they call it an iceberg. All right, POC has moved down to 14. So I think they're buying here. So whenever POC moves, usually the market likes to retest that prior level to make sure that we're not overbought and oversold. So some people call that a price check. So like to go back up. So it moved from quite a ways. Wow. From 40. So market may want to do a price check to make sure that we are not oversold. Wants to go back up. Iceberg already filled 1670. Excuse me. Yeah, that's where it's at. Trade your personal fund. $1,000, one micro only. Just so you can get used to not moving your stop, letting your stop get hit. You can't be afraid of losing money if you're going to be a trader. It's part of doing business.
Absorption, yes.
Absorption, yes. If it's a sell absorption, it's exactly what you want to see. It is a sell absorption. Iceberg already at 2208. Point of control, most traded handle.
Absorption, yes.
Buy sweep, 3,000 iceberg. So this may be the clear. 3,000 to 3,000, right? It was a 3,000 at the bottom, 3,000 at the top. That might have been that 15-point clear that I talked about. Or he could be adding another 3,000 to go to the next 3,000. He may have thought, okay, market is not going. I need to go and pump up this area so I can get it going. Now it's up to you to interpret. What is it? Is he clearing trades or is he adding to get the market to move out of this resistant area? I don't know. You never know. So it was three sell absorption, an iceberg, and a sweep. A sweep usually is an algo. They go and sweep through handles, and usually it's clearing your trades. Sometimes it's initiating, but I think that's a buy iceberg to take it to the next level. That's my personal opinion. I could be completely wrong, but I think he added to get out of this area. But we won't know until we see it go up higher. But I think it's an add. So it bounced off of my support area where I would have added. And boom, another 20-point trade. Boom. I would have had 20 points in this trade. Yep, I would have gone long at the bottom, added up here. That 3,000 iceberg would have confirmed with the absorption that I was on the right side of the trade, take me straight to that waiting iceberg. Well, let's see if it's still waiting. I don't know. Let's look. It's still up there. Yeah. And it's already 2,837 filled. So it could be a 6,000 iceberg waiting to clear, right? He's already halfway there. I mean, he's halfway there. So all he needs is to add another 3,000 and he's out. So this, to me, it looked clear as day. He couldn't get past this area, so he had to pump it up with another 3,000 to get it out of here. Boom. If you recall before, I said that on the long here, it needed to clear 12. So this was a solid resistant area from earlier. Is still stuck. And he needed that extra 3 to snap out. You need to have a add-on. All right, another hidden order that could be an iceberg, and that's at 25. I think it's just going to be an add. I don't think it's going to be an iceberg. All right, guys, I'm going to be done as soon as it hits the iceberg. So I could have had a nice trade all the way down to 40, and I could have had a nice long all the way down, all the way up to 30. So those trades, I could guarantee you that I would have taken. I don't think that I would have rolled it all the way down to the lows. But
Absorption, yes.
my 40 target was solid. Hidden orders, I see them on Bookmap platform. All right, so it is an iceberg at 25. Already 700, 800, 1,000. Wow. If this is another buy iceberg, you could be right, Tech. It can go all the way to 40. Unless he's clearing everything at 30. So, wow, what a beautiful trade. All right, guys, if you learned anything, if you're enjoying the entertainment, please give me a thumbs up so other traders can find us. It's all about this stupid algo on YouTube. Fantastic, John. That's what I like to hear. That's what I'm here for. Incredible. Happy for you. All right. Wow.
Absorption, yes.
2,000. Oh, 3,000 iceberg. Wow, these guys are just buying up. That's insane. Wow. My VWAP, people say that my VWAP is wrong, but my VWAP is at 39. Wow, all of these icebergs. Woohoo! 9,000 in icebergs. It's going to be interesting to see 30. And I don't feel bad that I didn't take this. I'm very happy that I was able to see the patterns, that I was able to recognize the move, and that already, you know, gives me a, okay, you know what? You didn't take it, but you were right. And it's not an ego, you know, monkey brain, right? No, it's that I'm looking at the patterns. I'm able to read the market. And that gives me experience. No, they, let's see. Where is it? So the sweep, where is it? It was absorption followed by a sweep. Bookmap. But you can't trade off of absorptions. It's just another indicator that it can confirm your trades. They're trying to block this. Oh, they pulled the iceberg. I think it's done, guys. I think he faked people out. He cleared with the 3,000 iceberg and he pulled it. That iceberg at 30 is gone. So either two possibilities. Either that was a short iceberg and now he's afraid that the market is going to run right through, or it was a spoof and he used it to bring the market up because it's gone. All right, guys, in that note, I'm gone too. I appreciate you all. I appreciate the support. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you guys live in the Thunderdome. Thank you. Hopefully you guys make some money. Hopefully I can't give advice because I'm not going to be liable for it, but I give little hints. I give little hints here and there, and hopefully you guys were able to catch those hints. All right, I appreciate you, and I'll see you live in the Thunderdome. I'm ending up with $29 and $100. Hey, it's a winner, right? I'm in the green. That's all that matters. All right, I'll see you guys live. Thanks for watching. Hit me up with those thumbs up. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you. I'll catch you tomorrow too. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you.